Hello YouTube, Vintage Sterling Finds here. Today's video, I got these two broken watches on trade and I'm going to see if I can fix them. So, I bought a watch at the thrift store for $3, changed the battery, I sold it for $30 plus got these two broken watches. First one is a 80s Micrata digital watch, not working. He said he changed the battery, nothing. We're going to see if we can do the same. Second watch is a Bohr Milton Electra. This one, if you give it a little shake, it works for like 10 seconds then stops. So both these watches we're going to try in the video to fix. And there it stopped. So this one, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, I'm going to get the battery then see. We'll do this in a different couple parts, okay guys? So this was the battery that was in there, a 390. I tried changing it, nothing. This whole thing's a little bit weird, just the way this sits. If you look, but then I'm like pressing on it, which feels weird. Now, I'm wondering if this was the wrong battery, and I'm going to try with a 1216. Because I know a lot of these use CR batteries, not the regular alkaline, because they're different volts. These I believe are 1.5, these are 3. So let's try with a 3 volt, just for fun. Yeah, and even that's not fitting. Let me just try pressing this in. Yeah, it's just a little bit big. And if I hold a 3 volt, yeah, I don't think it's the right one. Because now this is too thin. Because I tried the battery it had. This is a new one. Battery in. Nothing. So my guess is let's put this in, the new battery. And I wonder if something needs to be shorted on this watch. Because I know a lot of these watches there's a place to short. So let's try that quickly. And see, this is just very weird how it's sticking up. It's just I almost wonder if this has been messed with a couple times. Because I don't feel that this is the right cover case. Because it's sticking up, which usually they're flat. And see, it's so hard for me to even get this screw in. I'm having to really fight with this screw. And I just lost the screw. 1 second. Okay, I can't find the screw or anything about this watch online. So let's try to short it. Because I know some of the times if you put the positive to the negative, a couple seconds, that do anything? See, there's a hole here. Let's try this. Seconds, no. Because I'm not even sure, because there's no instructions online. Nothing came with the watch. Let's try to put the case back on. There we go, and I put the case back on. And if you have to hold the buttons. Yeah, I just can't find anything about the watch. So I'm going to pass on this one. And let's give this guy a try. And see, now it's going again. Take this off. Okay, you guys can see what I'm doing with the push bar on the watch. One of those things, I pushed it on, then pushed it off. Pause the video. So wouldn't you know, video's off, it just slides off. So we're going to open this the first time together, okay? Okay, so this is a manual wind watch. See, this says 1 joule. On the front, what does this say? Oh, I thought it said 21 joules. It just says anti-magnetic, water-resistant, electronically timed. Okay, so everything looks good. Try to give it a wind. Fully wound. Little secret I use is a lot of the times I just put a little bit of oil on these watches and they work fine. So everything looks okay. Let's just take a little bit of oil. A little bit more. Let's just oil it. A little bit of oil there. I'm going to oil all these oiling points. Oiling point there. A little bit cheaper of a watch. It's just a 1 joule. I was hoping for something a little bit higher end. Because a little bit sneaky. I saw the 21. I'm like, oh, 21 joules. I think that's all I can do. Let's give this a little bit of a pull. Let's just leave that, because a lot of the times it gums up, and a little bit of fresh oil. Because, I mean, it looks like it's beating nice and strong. Maybe a little bit of oil is all it took. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. Then I'm going to come back in like an hour and tell you guys what's going on, okay? So good news on the Hamilton Electra. I've had this bad boy going for a couple hours now. Put the strap back on. Everything seems to be working good. Ticking away. Probably just need a little bit of oil, a little bit of love. Look at it ticking away. What I like about this, guys, you can really hear the tick. I'm going to put it up to the mic. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I think you can. But the only thing is this watch has a little bit of glare inside the plastic. I'm going to see if I can get rid of that. Maybe something got inside. You can see a little bit of white. I gave this a quick polish and it didn't take any of that away. So I'm thinking something's on the inside. But again, this is probably going to be a $50, $60, $75 watch. This is unisex, mechanical wind. I'll show it on wrist. My wrists are quite small. But I mean, that is a nice, retro, well-worn, well-loved watch. And as you can see, you can you short the links? I'm not seeing where the links. Oh, that's weird. Let me just see, do these move? If these move. Because sometimes you can do it in here, but I'm not seeing how you change the links. Because there's usually like a little arrow or like, that's bizarre. Won't worry about that now, but this guy let me down. If anybody knows how to change the battery or can find a link, please put it in the comments. I tried, but I'm feeling I'm doing something wrong. But if you'd like to purchase this, shoot me a message. I'll give you a good deal too. Or even this one. But if you liked the video, liked fixing watches, remember, subscribe, leave a comment, and watch more.